work of the auxiliary is part of the heritage of this hospital. It is part of the fabric of its history and the legacy work that has been provided creates a platform for the rest of us to take it forward. From the very entrance of the hospital, the auxiliaries provide a neighbor greeting neighbor kind of an experience here. To have that friendly welcome, that neighbor taking care of neighbor perspective makes all the difference in the world to many of our patients.
We have 39 ladies who enjoy knitting. They're auxiliary members.
We are knitting baby hats for the newborn babies at El Camino Hospital.
Would you like to get a hat for your baby?
Yes, please.
Here we go. You have a boy or a girl?
A little girl.
Each father gets to pick out a cap for his child.
Yeah.
How big is your baby?
That's perfect. That is perfect. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Lots of times we have over 100 hats each month. And so each baby that is born at the hospital goes home with a hand-knitted cap.
There you go.
Going home.
From the very, very beginning, and the first notification was in the newspaper, and it just said any women that might be interested in joining an auxiliary to the hospital that will be built, there would be a meeting at the local church, and just please come.
The auxiliary at El Camino is a really special organization. First, it was founded before the hospital was opened. It's been a very large organization, one of the largest auxiliaries in California, with over 1,000 volunteers serving this hospital for over 30 years.
The Auxiliary at El Camino is an independent and self-governing volunteer organization. Auxiliary volunteers love the work they do. We have a number of people who really provide a lot more hours than the 12 hours. We recently had awards given to a couple of volunteers who have over 30,000 hours. Of course, these are longtime volunteers whom we are very proud of.
I'm 86 years old now. I've outlived most of the people around me. All my relatives are gone. There's nobody that checks up on me every day, see, so that's why the telecare is a good service. What telecare does is try calling me at least 3 times, and if I don't answer,
hello,
they come over and check up on me. If I'm dead, of course, they call 911 and they take care of it.
Good morning, Charles.
well, good morning, Molly. I am well and up, and
I like people. I want to talk to them and understand and have them understand my point of view.
She'll ask me how I am, and I tell her that I'm feeling fine, and I always tell her I've eaten my Irish oatmeal.
I eat my oatmeal this morning with just raisins. I need some strawberries.
We also talk about our faith. Everyone has their own faith, and we discuss things. We learn from each other. I learn how different we are, but yet all have a common goal in life. We want to be touched, talked to, understood, and it has helped me.
Almost 45 years that it's been in place, this auxiliary has provided over 4 million hours of volunteer service. The scale and the depth of the support has been remarkable. To take the 4 million hours of service times $10 an hour, it would be $40 million of equivalent value. And that doesn't count the money that was raised and donated all these years for services and equipment.
El Camino consistently, and this is for decades, ranks extremely high in terms of patient experience and patient satisfaction. And without the auxiliary, that just simply would not be the case. As an employee, it's very inspiring. They're not getting paid. They're donating collectively, without exaggeration, millions of hours. And the auxiliary is an indispensable part of creating that place where the members of the community can come when they're sick or when a loved one is sick in hopes of getting better.
This shop is owned by the auxiliary, run by the auxiliary. It's a non-profit, and any monies that we make go back to the hospital.
So she went to put it on, she went, oh, I feel beautiful.
Oh, so you want these
Any more sparkles?
A customer that came in one day and her mother had cancer, and she was a little hesitant about losing her hair, And so the daughter saw some very attractive hats.
Oh, now we'll need sparkle scarves, and we'll have the whole sparkle motif.
So I remember she showed it to her mother, and then she came back and purchased 3 or 4 more hats so that her mother would have a change of hat for each day. She really was thrilled with the caps, and that made us feel good.
The Pinkies is a volunteer group that makes what we call comfort pillows for the patients at El Camino Hospital.
Hi, my dear.
Hi.
Just wanted to give you the pillow that you requested, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you, my love.
The patients just love them. They really do. It just gives that extra touch.
This would be especially good for around the neck, because like even if you're sleeping on your side, sometimes you want something to fill in that curve part.
Everybody loves the pillows at the hospital. I mean, people come in and try to buy them, and of course we always give them away, but it's something that everybody really enjoys having.
It supports your neck real fine, real good.
You're gonna pick me up, huh?
Yes, you all ready to go?
All set.
You have all your belongings?
Yeah, they were taken down.
She'd like to meet you. You know the song.
Volunteering means for me to step outside my own world and my family and know how other people are getting along, how my neighbors are, what they do each day, how lonely some of them are, and what can I do to help it?
I enjoy meeting the people and working with other volunteers who serve patients.
Oh, great.
Yes, so you can control how much of it you use.
Oh man, this is like a restaurant.
They really do a lot for this hospital, and you can always depend on them. They do those extra little things. You can't do a lot. A lot of times you can't do a lot of the walking around, and they'll do the walking for you.
I just enjoy working with people and knowing that I'm providing a good service.
If I can make one person happier or do one thing to make a change in someone's life, then I've done what I set out to do.
Because we all need that, and even once a year for a party, we need to touch each other. They need to come through that door and get a hug. And we need that too. That's why we're all involved with each other.